Good evening, good evening, good evening. KFITNOW here with another wine and FaceTime. How you guys doing? Hope all is well to everyone. It's Saturday in New York City. The weather's really crazy here, but at the end of the day, life is good. So I wanted to do an important message today. Check out my hair. I just had a lock anniversary. I think I'm now 21 or 21 months locked. So respect for me. I made some important changes, but I wanted to let everyone know who's here logged in. Please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Please make sure you hit the bell notification for all new upcoming streams, lives, uploads, so you guys can know when I'm posting. It's Saturday evening. It is just 8 p.m. on the dot, and I'm normally late, but one time today. So good stuff for me. Definitely don't have any wine again, but sipping that brown stuff, sipping it slowly. Thank you guys for logging in with me, being here, checking in as always, being on time with me, even when I'm late. I so appreciate that. I told you guys last week I was thinking about taking a social media break, and I kind of still am thinking about that, which would include YouTube as well. But I think I'm actually going to take time to just prioritize, enforce some project management. In addition to that, figure things out. So with all that said, I'm revamping a lot of things that I'm doing. And I feel like Wine and FaceTime should be exclusively here for YouTube. I feel like Wine and FaceTime shouldn't be on too many different platforms. Good evening, Jose. How are you? Thanks for logging in and joining me as well. Hope all is good. I have a few videos for you to catch up on. It's been a crazy few weeks for me, and I've definitely seen a lot of videos drop for you on YouTube. So I'll be sure to check them all out and give you my feedback and all that. But good to see you. Happy weekend. Hope you're good. Thanks for logging in with me and checking on me. So yes, I want to give you guys that tea and information. And yes, I think Wine and FaceTime will officially be on YouTube exclusively. I don't want to post the same content all over the place. It doesn't make any sense, beyond me getting exposure for people to see all the various things I'm doing. But I want to make things make sense. And I think I may have mentioned this before, and I don't see the purpose of posting everything I'm doing on every platform I'm on. So, here to let you guys know that Wine and FaceTime will be exclusively on YouTube only, and it'll be at 8 p.m. Versus being 8 p.m. here and 8:30 Instagram Live and me posting snippets here and there. No, it's gonna be just here. So no more Instagram at 8:30. I'm gonna do the entire show here. So just want to let you guys know that. So I'll be talking, doing videos on my other platforms to let all my followers on each platform know where they can find this content. If this is content they want to continue to follow for me. But thank you guys. That's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Good evening, Sets and Satin. Happy to see you. Thanks for logging in. I appreciate you as always. You're another person. I want to make sure I'm catching up to all of your videos and all of your posts. And I definitely want to watch your video you sent me to complete fullness without any interruptions. And life has been full of interruptions recently. But some interruptions are good interruptions, some interruptions are learning interruptions. So I say all that to say, I have a lot of catching up, so I have a lot to do. Which is why I want to make sure that I'm using all the platforms I have to the best of my ability, and I'm making sense of it, and I'm not, posting, all over the place for no reason. I want to have more traction in what I'm posting. So I say all that to say, I've recently got some news from my doctor, and I've been telling you guys about my doctor's issues for like the past year, and I haven't followed any of the doctor's advice, and I'm now having new issues. My legs are hurting. Well, not my legs, my knees are hurting, and it's to the point where I'm feeling some pain in my knees. And it's been very consistent within the last week and a half to 2 weeks. And I went to see my doctor about it, and they recommended they could drain my knees for me. So I'm like, wow, I'm at the age of life where I may need my knees drained. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean for fitness? So I've been in my head about that, been really emotional and sad and all over the place mentally, thinking about all kind of things for me, for my future, for fitness, and kind of indecisive on that right now. So that's something new that's been happening, and soon I'll be documenting the entire journey, everything that's happening. I need to go get an X-ray or ultrasound, I think, of my knee. They want to see what's going on in there. So that's what's next for me. So that's why I haven't been working out crazy hard within the last few months, because I knew I was having issues, and I was trying to make sure I wasn't putting more pressure on myself, knowing I have those medical issues. So from the new year to now, I definitely haven't been running outside and working out so much in the house, because I knew I had these ailments that would catch up to me eventually, as I was trying to slow down from them. So now I'm in a new mindset of, possibly having a different form of exercise and health and wellness for myself. It may be Pilates, it may be yoga, it may be something different. And yes, I understand you know very well much about this, Jose. You've had two knee replacement surgeries. So I'm really, really emotional about this. And I can't believe this is me. I'm only 39 years old. I'll be 40 in May. So I'm like, I need my knees drained. I need double bunion surgery. Something I want to do back to back. And I don't know, things are just happening in ways that I can't understand and explain or make any excuses for them. And I know sometimes I'm gonna have to slow down at something, and I don't want to slow down at anything because I'm really excited about this journey. But I have to understand too, even if I'm not able to lift weights and anything, that does not mean that my journey ends. My journey still continues. There can be many different streams of health and wellness I can pursue outside of lifting weights in the gym. Again, there's yoga, there's Pilates, there's stretching, there's low impact workouts, there's low intensity workouts. Life doesn't have to be over for me, but I've definitely been in a negative space where I just felt, like sucky, for the most part. So it's to the point now where I'm walking around daily with knee braces on. I've been wearing these knee braces in the house. I've been wearing these knee braces whenever I feel the pain. I've been wearing them whenever I want to feel comfort. And it's to the point where my knee just swells up for no reason. It swells up in the front, it swells up in the back. It gets really, really tight. When I try to walk, it feels really stiff. So the doctor recommended I rest for 10 days and take ibuprofen 200 milligrams for 5. And I don't know what happened there. Okay, there we go. And for me, when the doctor gave me these recommendations, I took them seriously, but didn't take it really seriously. I live 5 blocks from my train. I'm about 4 blocks from my work location once I get off the train in the Bronx. So I'm constantly walking. I don't really take the bus. The bus takes a really long time. So I'm walking a lot throughout my days. I feel like buses take a long time. I'm used to walking to my destination or walking to my train station or walking to work or walking to the supermarket. I walk a lot. I think I walk as much as the average person, but now I'm feeling the emphasis on my knees with the walking to the point where today I had on both of these braces in the house sitting down. I had both of these braces on in the house just sitting down. And I felt good with them on, to the point where I felt my legs both tingling, like, okay, I must have had it on too long because now my legs are feeling like those tingling spider things are in them. So I took them off. So trying to see if my job will let me work from home for 10 days. They probably won't. They already told me, I can use sick time for 2 weeks. I don't want to. I'd rather work from home or work without putting myself at physical discomfort getting to work and commuting to and from home. But they probably gonna say no. But I'm gonna do what I can do. I'm gonna speak to my union, see if they can support me in any way and help me, guide me, tell me, different words or strategies to use to my employer to see, if it's possible. And if I can't work from home, because of this, then I'm gonna just use the sick time. But I can see that all that running down the stairs, running up the stairs after work, running down the stairs outside, or running downstairs to the train station, that's about to be deaded. I'm about to be not doing none of those things because I'm feeling this pain. And it's not pain like excruciating, but it's pain like sharp, throbbing, makes you want to take it easy, slow down a little bit. You don't want to do too much. Mind you, I have already not been working out in the gym this entire um, not the entire pandemic. Yeah, the entire pandemic, I haven't been in the gym. I just recently came into the gym recently within the last 2 weeks, thinking that, okay, maybe I can stretch this pain out. Maybe I can massage this pain out. Maybe I can do something else. And those things are not working. So now I know, okay, you definitely got to figure something out. So I have a few appointments coming up with the doctor, one for an x-ray, one for them to drain my knee. And now it's to the point where if I'm walking around, literally even in the house for more than 5 or 10 minutes on my feet, my leg is getting swollen. My knee is getting swollen, the front and the back of it. And I have a varicose vein, in that area as well. And even that vein looks really, really disgusting right now. So I'm like, geesh, I have these varicose veins since giving birth to my two daughters naturally. When we gain weight, we get stretch marks, we get cellulite through childbirth, and life, growing taller, wider, whatever the case is. So from there, now I'm seeing that this vertical vein is looking crazy. It's even swelling up. And I think I'm gonna try to see if I can actually show you guys what it looks like. Because I'm not shy. I'm a little bit ashy, possibly, probably. Let's see if you guys can see it. Not sure if you can see that, but that's my little varicose vein right there. And it wasn't always that big, and it grew over time with the light on it. Yeah, so that's my ugly varicose vein, and it even gets bigger and bulges out even more when I have that swollen sensation going on that I was just telling you guys about. So, I'm now realizing, okay, it's a great possibility that because I didn't get the bunion surgery the first time or the second time, or stop working out when the doctor told me to the first time or the second time. Maybe all of these things are just happening because I've been just avoiding everything the doctor's been saying, trying to be healthy and do the natural health and herbal stuff and avoid pain medicine and management stuff and try to figure it out on my own. Maybe that's what's happening right now. Or maybe I'm just getting older. I don't know. But this is going to be a really short video, but I'm just going to give you guys an update about what's been going on with me. Um, some good news. I recently had a dance challenge, not not knowing all this vibe going on my knee, of course. Recently had a dance challenge on Zoom, had my family show up and show me love and support. My 90-year-old grandma came to the dance challenge in her wheelchair, shaking her arms and everything, moving, and it just melted my heart away. It was really, really dope. Got a lot of family love, not that much friend love, not that much colleague love. Support is support. What you get is what you get. So you got to be grateful and humble for it, however you get it, right? So definitely not complaining, but it was definitely great. I will definitely do it again, and I definitely do an emphasis in a segment for people who need modified assistance, aka I hope I do feel some resistance once they drain the knee because I can really feel myself, slowing down and not being my bubbly, hip hop, energetic self. Well, my mentality and my attitude is really that way, but my body's just like, better slow it down. You better slow it down. So I say all that just to say that it sucks getting old. You start feeling all these pains and everything you didn't know you had before, and like it's a real serious. Your body starts going through changes you didn't know at 30s and 20s. I'm like, may have to revamp my whole lifestyle right now. But God ain't gonna put me in no situation that I'm not ready for, and everything happens for a reason. And I can't stress over things I can't control, only things I can control. And maybe this is a sign from God to me to pursue my purpose in a way that I don't even understand right now. Maybe this is the time for me to do what I really, 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 really love. My first passion, my first purpose. Maybe that's what all this means. Or maybe it means something totally different. What I'm trying to do right now is not get all in my head and break down with why this is happening, what it means, et cetera, because I live in my head 24/7, and that's not going to be helpful to me. It's not going to help me figure things out. What's real is that I have to get some of these things done. We're gonna have to make the time to take the time off of work to do this stuff. So I'm definitely going next week to get the X-ray or ultrasound or whatever. They can look at my knee and see whatever they want from jumping. Some it was Baker's cyst, but I'm hearing, I could, have no cartilage in my knee. I'm hearing I could possibly have water in my knee. So at this point, I don't know what's in there. I just know that all of a sudden I got pain. Pain when I'm not working out, pain when I'm not, doing anything heavy lifting. All of a sudden there's pain in a specific right knee. And there's some littleness in that left one too. Yes, I don't really like, I can adapt to change, but I think fitness has been a journey for me that I've seen something great within myself that I didn't think I could achieve. So I think for me, it's kind of bittersweet. I think I'm just looking at things the wrong way. Like, I can't work out anymore. What am I going to do with my life? And it's not about that. It's about health and wellness, as everything I've talked about always is remaining about. And it's about, looking at things from a different viewpoint. So if I look at things from a better viewpoint, I won't look at this negatively. I'll get what I need to get done, and I'll still have KFITNOW, and I'll still be able to brand and promote, and maybe I'll be able to show that entire journey here on YouTube, from the consultations to the training to the bunion surgeries to everything these doctors want me to do. Maybe I'll be able to share all of this with KFITNOW, even when I'm inactive, even when I won't be able to, be up here doing wine and FaceTime. Maybe I'll get a chance to document this entire journey and share with the world. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't be able to share pieces of the journey. But if that's what it's going to be, that's definitely the way I'm going to try to go about it. because Jose, you have went through it, such and such, and you probably know someone who's been through it, or you may have went through it yourself. We all know someone who's been in this situation. My mom has been through this several times, and the doctor told me you also give me steroids in my knees. And I don't know how I feel about the whole steroids things because I heard you can get addicted to pain medicine, pain management. Especially like prescribed drugs. Although I can't be injecting myself with steroids, but I don't even know if I'm ready to know what steroids feels like in my knees. Maybe I'll need it. Versus even complaining about it. Maybe the pain to be so severe that I'll be thankful for those steroids. I don't know, but I'm thinking about the small things. Am I gonna walk my daughter to the bus? Am I gonna maybe go to the supermarket? Can I go get my hair done? I'm thinking about the things that are really superficial that mean nothing because I just be in my head thinking about the wrong stuff sometimes. I'm just thinking about posting and being active and, have a following and growing my brand. And I'm not really thinking about the positive, which is taking time out for myself to feel better, for myself to heal, for me to feel 100%. And right now I feel about 75%. And what it's about is, doing the things you don't want to do, putting your bigger pennies on and doing what you need to do. So that's an update about what's been going on, how I've been feeling. I actually do have something to sip here, but I want to make sure I got my message out clearly. Yeah, Jose, thank you for relating and understanding and commenting on, you going through the same thing as well. I was talking to my best friend about it, and she was like, "Michelle, you're thinking about all the wrong things. You're thinking about all the wrong things." She was like, "You don't have a brand or a business if you don't get this done." So I'm like, okay, bitch, you're right, but you want to be in your feelings, but those things are important to me, like I never thought I could be disciplined on anything as far as seeing the results. And now that I see the results and see the things I can achieve and I know I can, incorporate healthy meals in my house or try to find healthy juices for me and my family to drink or anything I'm learning that I can do to my own and I can brand and make it work for me, it's just kind of scary. Like I'm gonna lose all of that. And I don't know why, but I'm like low key emotional about that. Like I don't want to lose my footing. I don't want to lose my place. I don't want to, start over from scratch again. Like things are going great. I'm getting bookings. I'm getting business. Products are still selling. People reaching out to me for support and training. And all I'm thinking about is all the stuff I'm not going to be able to do. And that's very immature of me, but I'm really just being transparent, saying how I really, really feel. But life has been so busy. It's been so busy that I haven't even been able to post my post for wine and FaceTime in advance to let you guys know what I'm going to be talking about. Like even this week, I posted my wine and FaceTime ad today, like hours ago, and I didn't even post up there like what the topic was. But again, I'm trying not to be too hard on myself. I'm really, really critical and really, really hard on myself because I grew up in an environment where survival of the fittest. It wasn't great, it wasn't pretty, it wasn't gleam, it wasn't gold, but I survived it, so I got issues like the regular person, outside of my fitness and health and wellness. And sometimes, you just wanna be relevant or you wanna follow your dreams or your passions, you wanna make money or you want your own business or you want your own brand, you wanna rely on people. Everyone does what they do as far as entrepreneurship is for different reasons. But for me, it's still always not have to rely on the first 9 to 5 job. I think we all don't want to rely on a 9 to 5 job. We all want something on the side that doesn't got to take forever, like a 401k or a IRA or some stock. We all want some instant side money on the side that's legit that we don't get in trouble for. And KFIT is definitely all of that for me. Like I don't got to do much now. I'm working remotely. I'm doing online videos. I'm doing at home videos. I do consultations by the phone. One and FaceTime is here on YouTube, a live stream that can be done anywhere. So I'm trying to make it all make sense for me. At the end of the day, it's point is work smarter, not harder. And there's no point of me posting repetitive content on every platform that I have. Every platform I have to have a purpose and should be important for different reasons. And if not, I don't need it. So very much so, such and such. And I'm speculating. I sure am because I know I've prolonged this for a year, and and the more time goes on, the more things I start to feel. So I'm definitely speculating because I have no control over this. I have no control over the recovery, the process, the time, or anything. And who doesn't like not having control over things, right? Never been in the hospital for long periods of time besides giving birth to children. So I'm like not looking forward to none of this, But again, those are all the wrong things to think about. Those are all the wrong things to focus on. Those are all the wrong things to be even talking about right now. But definitely in my head and out here with you guys because that's what Wine FaceTime is for me to talk about the things that I don't like, that I'm uncomfortable with, that, I have anxiety about, and to be able to get some feedback from people like you and Jose. Such and Satin holds Uncommon Sense with Jose and Rome. You guys both know me from different platforms, and Jose can tell me how he felt about his double knee replacement, and you can tell me to get out of my head when I can't see I'm in my head. So thank you guys for being here for me for that. Yes, I'm gonna have lots of questions, and what I know is that I prolonged this for so long because the doctors told me that you can't do this without support. They told me you need support at home. You need somebody that's gonna wait on you hand and foot, so you're not popping a stitch or busting a stitch or trying to get yourself back to health too quickly. They told me I need to be out for 3 to 6 months, and that just seems fucking unrealistic to me. Like, you know how much weight I'm gonna gain, and again, how dumb and immature does that sound? I'm talking about weight gain. Now I'm busting the stitch. I'm talking about weight gain. I don't want to gain no weight. Look at my body. I look good. Drrr. That's not important at all. Why am I thinking that? I don't know. But that's the stuff I'm thinking about. Like, I don't want surgery. So at this point I see I gotta just go through with it. There's no more delaying another year because another year could be something crazy. Both my knees be looking crazy by that point. So I don't know. But at the end of the day, this is life. We all go through adversity and change and issues and stuff like that. And I gotta just do what I gotta do because we all ain't promised tomorrow. And if this is my brand, my business, what I want to do, I gotta fix the product. I'm the product, so I can't be up here lumping around trying to half ASS things. I gotta do what I need to do for me, right? So aside of that, that's something that's been going on behind the scenes that I don't really share with anybody. My parents don't even know about this. You guys know about this before my parents. I haven't told my parents or my grandparents or my aunts or uncles. No one knows about this besides my Uncle Frank, I think, and my friend Ashley. And people in my house. Outside of that, like the world doesn't know about it. But I guess the world knows about it now, right? So that's what's been going on. I've been feeling like the social media break was needed. Because I felt myself comparing myself to everyone I seen on my page who I followed for years, who recently followed me. And I just been like all in my head about it. For no reason. Like I should be doing this. I should be doing that. And I know already. I know to not compare myself to other people. But lately it's been happening more than I don't know why. Yes, no, Jose, I will definitely watch your journey on your platform. I love your journey. I definitely would watch your journey. I surely would. So if you do that, I will watch it. But we all done been through some stuff, right? So my little water in my knee or my little double bunion surgeries or whatever I gotta go on is nothing compared to what many other people are going through right now or have been through or are gonna go through with the future, right? But again, I like to be able to not keep it all in my head and get it out there and speak it out into existence or get some feedback and feel better about it sometimes. Or sometimes I just like to talk. So because sometimes you don't want to talk to the same friends all the time. They give you stupid advice or no advice, or they can't relate, or they don't want to hear it. They want to talk about something you don't want to talk about, right? So let me do a cheers. But I've been really trying to just do the damn thing. I have several interviews I've had in the last few weeks with jobs in my agency, outside of my agency. A hiring pool called me through the city of New York for a test I took a few years back. It's working in a hospital, something I wanted to do forever, but I didn't want to do it when I wasn't vaccinated because I didn't want to get vaccinated. Now I'm fully vaccinated, and they canceled the hiring pool, so it's been a lot going on. I just want to continue to grow. I don't want to become complacent and just get used to clicking, printing, copying, answering the phone. Like I want so much more for myself, even at my first job, even to become just an entrepreneur. Like I just want to learn some more things. Like I get tired of doing the things I'm doing at my job sometimes because I feel like I can't do anything more beyond becoming an attorney or a lawyer or a judge. And that's not what I'm going to do with my life for sure. That's what I know I don't want to do with my life. So it's been some rough patches, lots of interviews at my job again. No one's called back yet, and we're looking for a lot of jobs outside of New York, specifically Georgia, a lot of remote jobs, and nothing has hit. And it was really getting to a desperation, like, what's wrong? I'm fully vaccinated on my resume. I change and edit every cover letter for every job I apply to, including the resumes. So it was kind of like, why am I struggling so hard to move ahead when I want to learn, when I want to know more, when I want to be able to, do more, when I want to like build myself? Like, why am I struggling? Why do I feel like I'm stuck? I'm at a place in my life where I'm grateful and humble for all the things I have, but sometimes you just want to be challenged a little bit more. So it's been a lot going on. It really has been. I'm applying for jobs that I feel like, will help me, brand and build and be more diverse, at what I do. And I'm realizing, okay, I may need to take some more city tests. Maybe it's time to look at those DCAS websites, take some more tests. But none of the tests I've looked at coming up for March are anything that I want to be interested in. But it's just so much going on. At the end of the day, you got to be strong. It's Women's Month. We just had Black History Month. There's been so much change for people in my generation before me to not settle and to be ambitious and to keep pushing forward and to keep going. So I'm definitely trying to utilize all the resources and tools I have, people around me that help me, brand myself and be better, especially, the platform I'm doing with Sharon Parker. She has the Leading Within Team Project Management that's helped me create my fitness app. I have a lot of ideas and visions for where I want that to go. And I'm definitely at the planning stage now where I can be continuously changing what I want in the app and what I don't want in the app, And so I'm really finally happy with the ending result of it all. But I just like I have my hands in a lot of pockets right now, and I think this is the time for me to do what I really, really want, which is writing. Writing has always been my first love since I was about 13 years old. It's always been about writing. I wanted to do holiday cards, greeting cards, announcements, Hallmark style kind of things, poems, music. That was always something I really wanted to do. But I have like a collection of probably like 40 poems right now, and maybe some music and stuff mixed in between that. But nothing is, synced up for protection. So I don't put it out there like that because I don't want anyone to steal my stuff. I don't have any like trademarks or like I don't have an LLC for my writing or any kind of like certifications to classify myself as a business person in that field or industry. But I'm thinking, that may be something I can do, during my away time, when I'm healing and recovering from myself. Maybe that'll be something I can utilize, make me feel good and not slow down and depressed and stuff like that. But I don't know, we all out here grinding, hustling, trying to make it, trying to find our niche. Some people know from birth, some people don't know until 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, So everybody doesn't get the option to know what they're great at or what their passion is or what their purpose should be right away. Sometimes we still figure it out in our 30s, in our 40s, in our 50s, in our 60s. So that helps me remember to not be too hard on myself. There's people older than me that don't know what their purpose is on this world, besides being a parent or serving God. They don't know what their God given purpose is. And why is that important? Because we all become robots at some point. We don't know your purpose, working for someone else, helping build someone else, helping brand someone else. When you can be doing it for yourself, right? So I say all that to say, I've had a lot on my mind, and with all that on my mind, thinking about revamping my business, I'm like, you know what? Wine and Face, I'm going to be exclusively on YouTube. YouTube only. There's no purpose in me posting the same content everywhere. So every Saturday at 8 o'clock, it'll always be YouTube. YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. You'll see the promotions and the advertisements on my social media, but there will be no more posting double times the full footage of Wine and FaceTime. That just makes no sense to me at all right now. And I've done it enough to know for people to know what I'm doing, what I'm about. But that all ends. Wine and FaceTime is going to be YouTube only, and that's it right now. So you guys, if you have any questions or concerns for me, that's it. That's all. I'm logging out. Gonna definitely take some time. So, massage my little knee right now, relax and unwind for the rest of the weekend and continue to work on my business behind the scenes and, revamp the platforms I'm on and, make sense of the things I'm doing because that's important for me. Especially with all the news I've gotten and all the, soul searching I'm going through and everything that's going on in my mind and the job searches outside of my outside of Cape Fit, finding another 9 to 5 in my agency, outside my agency. I think it's all happening for a reason, and I need to be able to be still and listen and be ready for that message and for whatever that means. So that's it for me, guys. That's it. That's all. Told you guys wasn't been sipping that much. Want to make sure I give those important facts out to you guys about how I'm feeling, what I'm going through, what's going on, what's the news, what's the tea, what's been happening, and just touching base with you guys. So, says and satin again, I would still love to have the opportunity to interview you when you become ready for your story on what your come up story with myself and my father, Sir Charles Carey. I know you said you don't feel like you have a story, but you do. And hopefully, when you realize you do, hopefully you'll be able to say, I'm ready if you want, but if not, no pressure. Jose, same as you. I have an opportunity every Thursday at 7 p.m. I interview entrepreneurs and people with positive mindsets who think out the box and take control of their lives and their situations. On Facebook, it's called What's Your Come Up Story, and we interview people. They tell their adversity, they tell their ups, their downs, the goods, the bads, the uglies, and they tell how they did it. Some people still have 9 to 5 jobs. Some people don't have 9 to 5 jobs. Um, some people are making mistakes every day learning. Nice. I'm happy that you do feel more comfortable since the radio interview, but again, no pressure. But I'm gonna keep asking every few months though. But yeah, I'm happy to connect with you guys. Jose, Navarone, Uncommon Sense with Jose, Such and Satin. There's always things I can learn from you guys. You guys are doing things I'm not doing. I'm probably doing things you guys are not doing, but we all connect for different reasons. And I say that to say that, again, it's important to support those people that support you. You show up for them the way they show up for you. And the journey has been interesting. It's been unique. It's been creative. It's been up. It's been down. But it's been great. I've never done the things I've been doing the last 5 years. I was never a healthy person. Never wanted to lose weight. Never cared about my body in that sense. Besides, I'm hot. Saying I'm hot or I can't fit nothing. So this is definitely a level up for Kashal. Kashal hasn't been about this life at all. The yoga suits, the workout gear, the consoles, the meal plans. Although it's been about 5 years plus, again, this was nothing like me at all. I would never, ever, ever have done anything like this at all before. I was definitely a honey bun, Twinkies, ice cream, chocolate syrup, sprinkles, all kind of fatty, fried Oreos kind of person. Pepsi soda, 7 Up, Sprite, Sunkiss, very, very unhealthy eating type of person. And you're like, oh, it ain't gonna stick on me. I'm good, because it didn't for a long time. So after my second daughter, weight wasn't coming off. So I really put real, real work and effort into it. So that's why I can't have no more kids. For the third kid, I'm gonna just be fat. Nah, I'm just kidding though. But yeah, that's it. That's all for me. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking my page. I'm so excited. I've been getting more subscriptions. I think I have like maybe 17 subscribers now. I'm like, me, 17? Yo, that 17 is like 1,000. I remember when I had 6, 8, 10, 11. I got 17, and I don't know who all 17 are because I'm still really understanding YouTube as far as being a creator, content person on YouTube. I'm still understanding the analytics and the statistics. That's not something that you just look at and say, okay, I got this. You got to really look at it consistently for each video you post, for each playlist you got, for each category. What can be better, what can be different. But I'm excited though. The journey has been real. I'm looking at things in a different perspective now. I want to share with you guys, but I'm gonna go do some shit soon, y'all. Pretty much, and I'm gonna post as much as I can here on YouTube. I probably won't post on no other platform during that time, but here on YouTube. So thank you guys for seeing the cichlids, swim back and forth in the background. I've been dying to do a video in front of the fish tank for the longest. I gotta get permission for the water levels to be right and the cloudiness to be right and all the other stuff to be right. So thank you, Jose. You're right. The subs will come. Don't worry about it. My dad recently told me you want things too quickly. Everything doesn't come that way. I'm like, well, I'm getting old. I don't got time. Like, I can be 50 soon. Like, I don't got time. I can't wait for stuff to happen. He's like, nothing's gonna happen as fast as you want it to. But I guess that's why I haven't taken a social media break yet either, because I'm realizing I'm just in my head, it's really not that serious, like I'm going through the same thing everyone else is going through as entrepreneurs, brand new in the business. They went through the same things I'm going through right now. Yeah, these are the cichlid families though. They're really feisty. They've been there fighting and everything. Shout out to my shirt though. I got this shirt from H&M. Got these earrings from a lady who I follow on Instagram. Her name is Lorraine Jules. These locks again, y'all. I told you I'm 21 months. March 1st made another lock anniversary for me. So I'm 21 months lock. I'll be two years, aka 24 months lock in June. So really excited about that. I came from having locks right here to now they're like this. And if I take this out, I even bought some like new rubber bands and stuff because I see my hair is getting long. When I take this out, look at my hair. It's like right here. Oh my gosh. So super excited about that. I've come a long way. It definitely needs a wash and all of that stuff, but this is not a lock video at all. But I haven't been posting lock videos. It's been months since I posted a lock video. And I don't know if you guys know, I actually have a lock journey page on Instagram. It's called _beautiful_Kashal. And I just post videos of my hair at different stages, like day one to now, how it was, how it looked, getting into it and all that other stuff. Jose says, at least you have hair. Yeah, that's true, right? I got some gray hairs in here somewhere too, trying to, let me know that I'm really getting older. Hey, you right. Either we got hair, we're going bald, or we have grays. There's a lot to complain about. We gotta remember to be humble about it. So when I get like this, I gotta remind myself to be humble and grateful for the things I have. I can find so many reasons to complain. I don't have a great background in my house. Oh, my walls in my house are dark, or everyone's up when I want to post. Like it's about stop making excuses and just being happy and grateful for all the things you have, even when in that moment you can't see the gratefulness or the positivity in something. So I'm really doing my best to practice those things, because again, life ain't promised to us, just those people out here who's vaccinated, we all scared and nervous, we're going to just become something else out of another country or another planet at some point. So it's a lot to think about, it's a lot that's going on. But I wanted to make sure that, I continue to update you guys on what's going on with me outside of watching my content on Facebook and on Instagram. Because most of the time when I'm posting on Facebook and Instagram, it's mostly, for the most part, hey, how are you, Don Jose? How are you? Good to see you. Introvert Barriqua, so good to see you. So, when I'm posting, it's like, it has to make sense, from the workout videos to the reels to the wine and FaceTime, it has to make sense. If it doesn't make sense, I kind of don't want to do it. It's just a waste of time in certain instances, but I'm grateful for all the things I have, the ups and downs, the goods, the bads, the uglies, because I wouldn't know how to be as creative or aggressive or assertive or straightforward with things that I'm doing. So it's a lot. It's really a lot, but I know I'm not going through nothing that nobody else ain't go through or worse than me. So those are the times I remember to be humble, to be grateful for what you have, because you have to. No one cares about my struggle, the next person's struggle, because someone's always going through something, right? We're not the only ones going through stuff all the time. So that's it. That's all for me. Definitely signing out. I appreciate you guys always and forever. Again, I'll be here every Saturday now at 8 o'clock. No more Instagram, posting the same content. And guys heard about my medical problems. Guys heard about my talk about the social media break. Guys, knee braces I'm wearing, talked about the social media break, talked about the subs I have now. We talked about, what I'm drinking, me being in my head. I don't really have much more to say beyond that. At the end of the day, what's for me will be for me. And I don't have to stress or worry about what this person or that person is doing on this platform or that platform, because my journey is my journey. Their journey is their journey. I don't need to be looking at myself as a competition with people I'm following on these various platforms. So that's what I'm gonna do for myself, and that's what you guys can expect from me. And also know, KFITNOW, it will be introducing We Fit Now, the fitness app. Again, only at the planning stage, not at the full end of the whole process of the app, but that is also what's coming up for me. And the dance challenge was so fly. I'm gonna definitely try to do a dance challenge, like I said, as often as possible. Not that I'm gonna be busting a sweat every time, because I just told you about these doggone knees. But my 90-year-old grandmother came through and her wheelchair was moving. So that means I can definitely do a dance challenge modified for people that can be seated the entire time and doesn't have use of their lower extremities. So that's coming, as well as all the greatness that K-Fit will have for her future. So that's it. That's all. Thank you guys so much for logging in. Again, this wasn't supposed to be a long video, but I see it's like 38 minutes now, so it's longer than I thought it was going to be. But we want to touch base with you guys, all the things I had coming up, that was going on behind the scenes, and definitely take time, if I could, these 6 days accommodated to me, to catch up on everyone's videos, especially Southern Satin, especially it's Uncommon Sense with Jose Nick Brown, and again, to continue to revamp my business, what I'm doing. So if you guys don't have any questions, I'm logging out for the night. Definitely gonna watch some Netflix. I got this show on. It's called The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. And I'm like episode 4 in, and it's kind of interesting, kind of crazy. Kristen Bell is like the main character in the show, but I've been hustling, I've been grinding, y'all. Thank you guys for supporting, liking, subscribing, and being there, giving me advice, commenting in the feed, giving me good feedback. helping me get out my head when I'm in my head, because that's exactly what you do when you lose comments. Thank you, Suds and Satin. Thank you, Uncommon Sense for Jose No Grown. Thank you, Introvert Rika. Thank you for everyone who's looking and not even commenting or chatting because you guys don't want me to know. Thank you. I'm even motivated by you guys too, who not even telling me you guys are looking and watching. So good in the hood. Definitely catch me next Saturday at 8 o'clock, exclusively here on YouTube and nowhere else. And next week at 8 o'clock, when I log into YouTube for my wine and FaceTime, I'm going to be talking about my sincere, deeply loved Miss Grandmother, Mary Richardson. Mary Richardson was my mother's mom, and I was pretty much raised in her house all of my entire life until she died in 1993. And I miss her. It's been a long time, and haven't been to her grave site since she died in 1993. It is now 2020, and that's sad, and that's not cool. And that may be here documented too. So have a good night, y'all. Jose, Such and Satin. I'm catching up with all y'all videos. And peace and blessings. Be safe. Social distance, no matter what the CDC is saying. Wash your hands as much as you can. 20 seconds. Antibacterial soap. No matter what the CDC is saying. Wear your mask often as you need to. No matter what the CDC is saying. And do what you got to do to make yourself feel good in your house. Whether you're cleaning with Ajax, bleach, ammonia. Do what you gotta do to feel safe. Okay? Because this disease is out there, this virus is out there. We can't see it, but it's out there. And watching TV, we be going crazy. So do whatever you feel you need to do to make you feel good in your family, in your house. Have a good weekend, y'all.